Hello everybody and welcome to the Carl Talks Football YouTube channel, where I'll be talking football. And in this video it's time to talk about Chelsea versus Luton Town. Now before we get anywhere, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Helps me out, helps me to grow, all that sort of stuff. And let's get stuck in. So after my first video and very hastily created video when I was literally sat on the sofa after watching Chelsea get pumped by West Ham, which was not ideal. That defeat really took me out of things for about a day. So optimistic with pre-season and the performance against Liverpool, to then lose like that to West Ham was clearly not in my thinking. I expected us to win that game quite comfortably, to be honest, and we didn't. So it was a bit of a wake-up call as to where sort of Chelsea are as a team. It's not looking good really at the moment. You know, I looked at our opening sort of 8 fixtures and thought probably 6 wins, a draw, and a loss maybe in there somewhere. But now it's sort of looking at those fixtures, we could almost potentially draw 1, lose 3 and win 4, or we could lose all of them based on last season, but I don't think that's going to happen. Nothing but a win will do, I think, against Luton Town tomorrow, which isn't saying much really. You know, we should be looking, as Chelsea fans, we should be looking at every game and thinking that we can potentially win. But there is some news in regards to injuries for that game tomorrow. Mudrik's been ruled out. Apparently he picked up an injury in training, so that really sort of affects my thinking for the lineup. Now Luton haven't exactly looked great in the one game that they've played. You know, they got battered by Brighton, I believe it was, and yeah, I don't really know a great deal about them, to be honest, having got promoted from the Championship, but we should be putting newly promoted teams away. So I'm hoping that we really go at them, to be honest. Obviously, I'll take a scrappy 1-0. You know, a win has to happen. You know, we can't afford a draw, and we definitely can't afford... If we lose, that is going to be so bad. If we lose, I'm deactivating all football social media. I'm leaving WhatsApp groups. I don't want to be contacted. The season's done. But, yeah, nothing but a win will do. Ideally, to be honest, we should probably slap Luton up. We're at home, and, yeah, a defeat is unacceptable. And I'd like to see... I want to see a 4-3-3. I don't want to hear any of this, oh, well, when we're out of possession, we play in this formation. It's like, no, bin this back 3 off. We played a 4-3-3 pretty much all of pre-season, or a 4-2-3-1, however you want to look at it. But we need to go back to doing what worked for us in pre-season. We were cooking teams in pre-season. Yeah, we were shipping a few goals, and it is only pre-season. Not everyone's up to speed. But ideally, I want to see, obviously, start Sanchez in goal, because he's our only real keeper option at the moment. On the left, I want to see Ben Chilwell. I want to see Colwill. I want to see Thiago Silva, and then Gusto on the right. Then I want to see a midfield 3. I think Caicedo probably ready to start. He had a disaster of a debut last week, giving away a penalty, but he's had a full week in training now, and he should be more up to speed. So I want to see Caicedo. I want to see Enzo, who, despite his penalty miss, is still probably our best player, to be honest. I don't want to see him on penalties, I can tell you that much. I want to see Jackson taking penalties. I've always been a believer that generally your main goal scorer should be taking penalties for the team. Goals breed confidence, and goals, it'll get him off the mark, get his account open at the bridge. And yeah, that should help him. Obviously I want to see Jackson up front, spoiler there. Lavia apparently is not even in team training at the moment, so we won't be seeing him. So I'd have Conor Gallagher as the other member of the midfield 3. I think he's been playing reasonably well. He wasn't great last week. He was pretty solid against Liverpool. On the left, because Mudrik's out, I'd like to see Martson, to be honest, given a chance. I don't want to see any of this Chilwell playing left wing rubbish. He's a left back. As much as he is good breaking forward and scoring goals, he should be doing that from left back, not as some sort of improvised left wing. So I'd like to see Martson there. On the right, Sterling played really well last week, and I want to see if he can keep that up. He should be able to keep that up against Luton, because they're a newly promoted team. We should be beating them. And then up front, I want to see Nicholas Jackson. And yeah, and he's looked really good, apart from missing the goals that we need. You know, he's very good at hold-up play. His layoffs are good. He plays people in. It's just his finishing has been slightly off. And you could say that about the whole team, to be honest. You know, we had chances against Liverpool and we had chances against West Ham that we should have scored, and that really needs to be worked on. Needs to be a lot of finishing training going on the training ground, as well as, you know, all the fitness training that apparently Pochettino's very big on. And yeah, if we can string things together, I think we'll beat Luton quite comfortably. But at the same time, it's very hard to tell with Chelsea at the moment. You know, we've got very good players on paper. We've spent a lot of money, as everyone is very keen to remind us. And yeah, we just need to start putting things together now. The team really needs to start gelling. And I think in maybe... I'd say after probably the international break and a few games after that, I think the team will have started to gel, and we'll be able to say with a lot more confidence whether we're going to get wins and draws and all that sort of stuff, and results will be a lot more predictable. But I think we'll probably beat Luton. My head is saying we should win 3-0, but my heart is saying, oh, I don't know, like it could be a scrappy 1-0. But I'm going to say we should get a 3-0 win. Should be our first win of the season, and hopefully it will give us something to build from. So yeah, that's my prediction and match preview for the Chelsea versus Luton Town game on Friday. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please do consider liking, sharing and subscribing, and I'll catch you in a future video. Do take care.